Something that I struggle with that is like what I'm going to wear, because for me, I am a girl, unlike you, Rhonda, that you always wear like the same white shirt or white sweater. I don't know what to wear. And for me, and something that I struggle is that first of all, I'm not going to hire like a stylist or personal shopper because way too expensive and I don't know what to say. And of course, like the social media with fashion creators or even Pinterest, sometimes I don't have the words, or sometimes like my style changes and my buying habits too. So it's basically like a fashion stylist and wardrobe manager. Like for example, that will not only like help me to match the current aesthetic that I want to match during the day, but also making sure that I don't either buy the same thing or help me to come out with inspiration or outfits ideas. Like for example, the first outcome is basically like a virtual stylist and personal shopper that I can of course take pictures of all my clothes and then integrate it with my account of past shopping online from online stores. So it can create like a history, not only that is educated of the type of style of products that I aim to buy, but also makes it working that, oh, you bought something similar before that, so don't buy it like again. And so that's one way that it can be like tracking like my aesthetic preference and also making sure that I don't overbuy or buy the same thing. The second approach is basically a fashion archetype. That's very like niche for a woman because it's a fashion like archetype framework. Like for example, to put in a platform, it could be like an app on a website. Say, hey, I want to give me inspiration of these certain like things that I like, color. This is certain like shapes, and they can give me like recommendation. Oh, you like clean girl aesthetic, mob wife aesthetic, or any type of aesthetics that is currently trending on the world of internet. And they give me not only recommendations about clothes, but also give me a recommendation about like makeup products that matches nail manicure. So because it makes my, because sometimes we have so many options. I don't know what I like or what I want because of the many options. And especially for me, I'm a believer that fashion is a way to say a message without saying it. So having like this guy or this tool not only will help me to give me the vocabulary to say what I want, that I want to wear, want to express that day, but also help me to get to not overbuy things that I'm not going to use, or I buy the same thing instead of reusing what we currently have.
This is totally becoming like a very popular thing. Retailers are starting to also notice that like, oh, like people want to like have the ability to like customize their outfits. So there's this website designer guy that sent me this. It was like something that he had done. And these like builders just get a picture of yourself and then like drag it over and like do that. It's simple enough that it can be built as a web app.
The unique proposition is about integrating to of the history of my past online purchases. So you bought you I'm gonna say, oh, I want to buy this black dress. So the app can say, you already have three black dresses, don't buy anymore.
Yeah, that's why I think it's actually best if this could be some type of web app that is integrated into your browser so that as you're shopping, as like let's say you're just going on to H&M website, have the ability to see just a quick drag and drop. It doesn't have to be a perfect 3D rendering of you. Just like what I just showed, like where it's just you standing there, drag a PNG over it, just quickly see how it looks. Um, that like just that is such like a great thing to deliver to people, and then that would also make it a very easy place to have like a centralized database of your outfits. I've actually seen some, to get back into the templates thing, I've seen people selling Notion templates for your organization of your outfits, and the real reason why people would be interested in that is because it's a centralized database that you could access anywhere at any time from any device to see that. You can add to it and edit it very easily, and it's just convenient. This could just be an extension of that just aims to take it like slightly more accessible than how people would be doing this on Notion, and basically charge like the same price. Like Notion is 20 US dollars a month. So this comes off to me as a product that like you could sell a free version of it where you say like, okay, you upload a picture of your shirt to the website, and then it just does a quick take a photo and turn it into a PNG that's been cut out. Upload that, put that into the database, include it with a picture of yourself, and just gives people like a very primitive version of it where, maybe like you upload up to 10 different items of clothing that you have. And then if the user wants to like fully buy in and like put in their entire life, then there's a good chance that like you could get that customer for like a really long time. You could be holding on to them for 5+ years easily, especially if you come in at a price that is like basically low enough that it's just like ignorable, like one of the cheaper Netflix plans or something, like just a number that people will not blink twice at, and then just be basically the highest priced database in the world, because all you'd be hosting are like a few PNGs of people's shirts and comparing that. Just make it convenient.
I love doing the quizzes about personality. Let's figure out your style. So so that's something that could be like a really good like freemium like magnet to say, oh, let's figure out first what's your current like fashion style. So do like these whole quizzes. I still do it sometimes because I don't have the book. So that would be like a really good like magnet to say, okay, let's do like like figure out your style. Do you like your current style, or do you want to do the quiz to update it?
Guys, did you guys know that style coaches and fashion coaches exist in the market?
Sometimes the style coaches, or there's also like a body proportion of fashion biases. Or preferences. Like for example, yes, according to style coaches, they can style me things that are probably going to look good, but I don't like it, or I don't like these shapes. Especially like now with the trend about that it was for women is very excruciating because they put you things that looks good on your body, but when you look in the mirror, like, yeah, it can look good, but I feel like crap. They have like a very like complex relation with their body. So that's a safe space to experiment without that type of like biases.
Yeah, I was going to validate that. I one time randomly got to chat with a fashion coach for men. And it was actually really interesting to hear like crypto bros was like a big thing. They always dress in like sweaters and sweatpants and just stay at home and press buttons to make their money. And there's just this large demographic of the population that are just like horribly dressed and they have no idea how to dress in social situations. So I think that validates the market, at least like for both genders. And I think to all our 80% heterosexual male viewership audience that don't understand fashion and have no idea what we're talking about. I'm like, oh, why are these people talking so much about their outfits? Well, the Gen Z, at least in this generation, using the Apple Notes app to like create your outfit looks is a real thing.
Whoa.
So you know the Apple image feature now, it has like an outline where you can literally isolate your subject matter that you're trying to isolate into. They're doing that in their photos that they take every day to favorite their outfits, because you're able to paste these photos onto your Notes app. So I know this is already a behavior, and which kind of already validates, Josh, the website that you shared with like the different draggable outfits. When I think of it as an app for this kind of market, I feel like we're just closer to the movie Her, where it will eventually come into one point where you're consulting with this AI app, your personal stylist.
Like going on FaceTime with it, basically.
Exactly. Go on FaceTime with them and then tell them how you're feeling today. This is your agenda. And then you're kind of feeling shitty, but then you want something that makes you feel confident. And then they spit out like a perfect outfit for you, along with a sent-in message with like the AI pieced together outfit within your plan of your wardrobe. That might get you a lot of like subscription revenue just based on that, because like I think to have something like that is actually something that's worthwhile to pay 20 to $50 per month for. If this app in its final form where it's able to take a database of like all your outfits and piece together and generate an outfit for your body about the way you look and the way you feel, and then taking all that into account, I think, yeah, in the final form, it's like probably like a Duolingo Super Plus plan equivalent, where it's just like personal outfit, stylist, AI version of its own category. So I think that's really interesting to me.